Can you just sort of take us through the timeline of how this all happened? Was this the first time the Canucks had talked to you, and sort of when did things start getting real?
I would say in the last week, maybe 8 or 9 days, the talk started, and Seattle was gracious enough to let me talk to Jim, and Jim and I had some great conversations, and he had a lot of wonderful things to say about what his vision is. And he's a great person. So it was really exciting to hear about the opportunity. Didn't sleep a lot this week after, a lot of nights thinking about taking the job and how it all work. And that's sort of the timeline that happened in.
When I asked Emile Castonguay about her journey, she said her journey through hockey, she always viewed in non-binary terms. Yet, of course, that hiring, your hiring, they seem to represent something bigger that's happening in the game. Do you feel that yourself, or are you like, Emily, that this is just your path and it doesn't seem exceptional to you that you're now a woman as an assistant GM in the NHL?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think for sure it's a really big day to have two women in management on one team. Just goes to show Jim's vision to sort of diversify, get different voices, get different people's experience, and draw them together. So I think it's something to celebrate. Looking at two women on a management team, it really is. But on the other hand, maybe this conversation will change, and 10 years it won't be a big deal, or 5 years it won't be a big deal when other teams do the same and follow suit. And I'm a hockey player. I always defined myself as a hockey player growing up. It was other people that defined me as a girl trying to play a man's game. So I'm used to that sort of view. But for me, that's not, I identify myself, and hockey's been a part of my life since I was pretty much born into it. So I'm confident in that, but I do think it is a bit of a celebration today. But after that, it's just we're going to get to work like everybody else on this team, and that's what it's about.
Why is this the right opportunity for you now? What excites you about this?
Well, I mean, there's a lot to be excited about. You mentioned, me living here. I mean, that I've lived here for 20 years, and to be able to work here in this capacity is extremely exciting. And I didn't frankly think it was possible at all. And it was always, could I move my kids somewhere? Should I take this opportunity here and there? And it all came down to me just wanting to have, to be here, raise my kids while I could when they were young. And, I didn't turn down jobs in this capacity at all. And it's never been offered. So it was more about like just getting back into the game when I was ready. And the opportunity in Seattle was the one that presented itself. And it was perfect because I was able to do a lot of my scouting here. But when this job came my way, and just, talking to Jim and his vision, I'm just so excited about it, and being in my backyard it makes it even better.
What is it about Vancouver's team? What do you think that the Canucks need to be able to take that next step and move forward?
Well, that's a step we'll be working on and are working on. We have a young, skilled, nice base of young, skilled players, and I think our job is to build a championship team, and that's what we'll be focusing on.
And you talked about being excited about Jim's vision. What in particular is it about his vision that really grabbed you and made you want to take this role?
I think it's the idea of collaboration. I'm a team player. I grew up in a team environment right from the start, and that was one of the first things Jim talked about, was how collaborative we'll all be, how all voices will be heard on any leadership, hockey ops, things that come up. And I really love that idea that we can all work together just on a flat level together and share all our ideas. And that's really, really exciting. And I think a super healthy way to run a team.